Welcome to Chimo Chills. This is the Vampire Throne. Greetings. Welcome back to Chimo Chills. As you can hear, this is not me from the original recording. I did a newbie mistake. I've done this once before. I believe it was all the way back in my Lipe campaign, my stiff upper Lipe campaign, that I forgot to unmute my microphone before I started recording. And it was just one of those things because you see your audio mixer going and you can see the music going and you're playing a game and you forget. And most of the time I glance over, I'm actually looking just to make sure that the timer is recording, that I haven't started the episode without starting the recording, and I forget to look at the audio. Anyways, long story short, I'm going to have to just overdub myself here and do my best to explain what I'm doing, and the best I can. Now, of course, we are the Volkihar Empire, and we're looking to pick a war here. Not paying attention too much. We just declared, the Cinderheart. Yes, of course. So it's the Eagleseer clan. That's our longtime ally who's become our subject nation. We want to restore the greatness that what is the Eagleseer clan. And you can see I don't know how to input an extra cursor. I'll have to. If I have a habit of forgetting my audio, I'll have to figure out how to put a cursor so I can kind of like highlight what I'm actually speaking about as opposed to what the recorded version of me is speaking about. But no, that's what we're going to do here. We want to restore that. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm showing it. You can see all the cores from them, and that is the purpose of this war here. See, I'm held up. I can't take my military tech because I'm held up with the diplomacy there. And that's 100% due to me converting the crap out of my country. I have converted so much into vampire. And anyone who's played a lot of EU4, you really don't convert up all the land. Like, not the culture. Not even the religion you don't even get to a lot of the time. Unless you go with the religious group and you're pushing hard for it. But certainly not the culture. At all. You just don't. You might convert up the cheapest lands, and you might convert up. You're playing against the Netherlands. You want to convert away those Dutch culture groups as soon as possible. But outside of that, you're not bothering a lot of the time. But yeah, with this one, with the way it is, I have that vampire purification, so it's just instant. We have more brethren of the blood to spread the blood and cheer with. I'm attacking them with an army that's less than half morale for reasons. I'm showing my pro gamer move. And I had my other half the army, who knows what they were doing. Oh, they must have been dealing with rebels on the east side there. See, I actually recorded this episode, I don't even know how many days ago now, like 5 or 6 days ago. I was putting off doing this. I've instead kept recording new ones beyond this because I'm like, I don't know, it's a little weird to sit there and just talk about what you're doing, when you've already narrated it one time, and here I am re-narrating myself, narrating the playing of a game. But yes, away we go. I don't think that this is, as I showed, so earlier on I showed with the diplomatic screen, these guys, this clan, the green boys you see in front of you, they are literally being attacked from all three sides, the north, the west, and the east. They are being just gang stomped on right now. So they're having a bad day. They're winning. You can see they're winning their war against Windkeep. Oh no, my mistake. They're not at all. Those are their lands occupied. My mistake. So these decisions here, you always spend the 25 admin, because almost all the time, or even all the time, you get your 25 back, then you get an additional 25, then they throw like 3 prestige at you for reasons. Sure, you take it, why not? See, my economy has been rough. I've had a rough time with the economy in this game. It works a little bit different than the base game EU4, especially with expansion. So there was definitely a learning curve. I had done a couple practice little games of the mod just so I would have some idea what was going on. I wouldn't be completely new when I started this series. I was not ready. I did not play nearly enough that I knew the difference of expansion, how just like anti-blobby it gets. It just doesn't. It just slows you right down. You know, it works. It's fun. It's a different experience. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out the learning experience. You know. And apparently I'm explaining something really in depth on the screen there because look, I just chopped something. So oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go chop down their their capital. That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna do a run down and chop down their capital because why not? Yeah, so what I'm doing there is I'm counting up their total armies. Am I stuck? It's like that 7... Oh, that they are stuck. I got to get that castle out of the way, and then they can move. Because I want to combine those armies. I don't want them separate like that. Not when they have... I think I can count 34 just right now, like quickly. Boom. Yeah, 34 against 17. I don't like those numbers. Even with our superior vampire troops, which they are, we are the superior troops in the region. Oh, look at that! Look at that beautiful ruler, 677. That queen is a queen of queens, truly a queen of queens. 6677 or 677, 677. Base game EU4 for anyone who doesn't know, your max stats are 666. I don't think there's any rulers that are well, because you roll your rulers. It's RNGs is involved. But I'm trying to think, is there any actual rulers who just have 666 as their stats? I'm not sure. I know there's like 655. There's a couple of those. I want to say the starting ruler of Perm way up in the north, who I want to do as a future campaign, by the way. I want to say they have a 655 ruler game start. Yeah, that's one campaign you just don't ever see, and it's a big fun one. It's like you gotta stomp Muscovy, and then once you've stomped Muscovy, you gotta stomp the rest of the northern world. It won't be that hard once you get Muscovy out of the way, but that opening, that's where it's at. Getting that opening to work while recording, that'll be the real challenge. All right, I am on their capital there, and I'm getting confident enough to divide up my armies. Oh, because I have the yellow boys to the west of them. I'm not sure what their name is, and there's so much armies on there. There's one of the clans, Cinderheart clan. All right, so we got Greenie clan and the Cinderheart clan, the yellow boys. It might be just simpler if I call them by their colors, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Being that, see, if I was playing the game with my mouse in hand and I talked about it, I'll point at it with my mouse, so right away you'll know who I'm talking about. There won't be any guesswork. Carry on, boys. You're doing fine. I don't think he has any other allies. Like, I'm thinking it's just this one guy here. Well, correction, the two of them. Yeah, so they shouldn't be able to hold out forever, but we'll see. Yeah, never-ending rebels. So I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to guess. Remember, I recorded this like a week ago, and I don't remember. Like, I honestly don't remember exactly what happens and when. I'm going to just take a guess. I'm going to get rebels on my capital. They're going to be peasants, and they're going to be pissed. And they're going to happen. I'm just taking a guess. I could be wrong. This could be one episode where that just doesn't happen. But I can tell you that's happened so many episodes, and it's happened so many episodes since that. And I still haven't built a castle. I gotta remember to do that. I'm giving it a bit of foreshadowing. Remember to build a castle on your capital when you can afford it. Well, I'm quoting something now. I'm telling a story. If you look at me in the bottom right, I'm touching my temples. That looks like a good story. That's too bad I didn't get the audio on that. Like, that looks good. And I'm smiling, see? Like that... Yeah, I'm convinced that whatever story I just told, it was interesting, it was entertaining. You're welcome. All right, back to the game. It's like I was just telling a story because I wasn't playing the game or showing the war. Like I was just off to the side, telling a story about East Temriel, I guess. keep your armies close. Don't separate. Yeah, he can come out of the woodwork. Oh no, he's separating. Oh, he must have more confidence than I do. Oh, there's that other 17 to the north. I see. Okay. So he has reinforcements. Why I'm telling him not to separate is because the enemy AI will just see those numbers, and if you're in reinforcement range of each other, they won't engage you at all. But looking at those numbers as I pop it up, I probably don't need to worry. We're doing just fine. Alright, what do I take from this? Just that core? A couple provinces? I think I take actually 3. I want to say I take 3 provinces total. No? No, I just take the core. And some cash. Alright. Well, I just gave away that there's a future war and I take 3 provinces from it. Or 4. But I think you could kind of foreshadow that anyways. They still exist, though. Several episodes later, the Yellow Boys, the Yellow Clan still exists. There's too many other people to fight. There's too much going on. Coalitions to deal with, so I had to spare them, and they march on. Them and their green brethren, they both march on to fight other days. You can see there, like I got my armies all together. Yeah, rebels in the west. And look at that coin. I finally have 1,200 ducats. I'm liking the healthy economy. Now that might have been their capital I just grabbed. At this point, I could carpet siege a bit more. I'm probably being more safe than I need to, but I'm sure I know what I'm doing. I don't want to question myself too much. Yeah, there's just the 2 forts, the one in the middle and the one in the far south. I pieced out their ally. Ooh, it's that archaeological expedition. The payoffs have been like whatever. I think I really wanted to save up for the Great Projects upgrade, which are pretty cool in this game. I like the variety of great projects that I've came across. There's some that just are useless for me. I have one in the southern part. I would show you if I had control over the screen right now, but one of the great projects in the southern part of Tamriel that gives me a mercenary boost. Well, I have no mercenaries, and I'm not going to have mercenaries ever again. Oh, I just prayed. Oh, vampire purification. Yes, do it. Do it. Purify. Yes. Oh, you can't tell me that's not satisfying. To just watch all that mess of different peoples get cleaned into proper vampire form. Much better. Much, much better. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's move forward. The word for that I don't want to say. I don't need the auto sensors to pick that up. Alright. We're foreshadowing. See, we got right. Whiterun's our big, chonky vassal. I love how big and chonky we've grown him. And we're absorbing Whiterun right now. You see we're in the top right there. We're 11.4%. I'm sure that takes several more episodes to finish off. That's a big, chonky boy to absorb. The only downside that it's going to be border gore. Like when I jump into the Diplo screen, it's already border gore, but once they become all that beautiful blood red, and that is a beautiful blood red map color, by the way. Modders, great pick. Great pick. That's beautiful. It seems odd. Like I'm looking at the war score on the bottom side. It's only 65%. I'm not sure why that isn't higher. You think we haven't full occupied? Oh, okay, no, my mistake. Well, but that's only one fort. Look in the north. There's only one fort I don't have occupied. Am I missing another one of his allies? I'm just not noticing that. If you just notice what I did on the bottom right just before this, I muted a mic cough. The mute button on a mic is just great. It's great. If you have a little cough or whatever. I remember Chewy back in the day. He didn't have a mute button. I'd be like, "You got to get a mute button." Like it was flu season. I was listening. I don't even remember what series it was, but he clearly had a flu for like a week or so, or maybe more. And yeah, he had a whole bunch of coughs. So that was one of the things. Because of that, Chewy Shoots is the reason I started this whole channel. By the way, absolutely. I didn't even know there were YouTube channels for EU4. I didn't even have a thought of such a thing. And I don't remember why. I don't remember what it was. It was a campaign that I was like, well, I want to look for a strategy for them. Like, what's the strategy? How do people do these things? And I happened across a Chewy video, and then I started watching. And I was like, I want to do that too. That looks like fun. I enjoyed this game a lot. I've been playing this game for years. Maybe going all the way back. I think it was, I want to say 2015 is when I first seen this game. Probably played it later or 2016, and then I didn't play it for a while. Like I played it for a couple of years, and then I didn't play it for a year or two, and I didn't get serious with it. I didn't play Iron Man. I didn't go for achievements. It was only maybe 3-4 years ago I started going for the achievements. And even when I first started doing achievements, in all honesty, some of the achievements I got on my original profile, because this is a new profile, Chimo Chills, that I started. Some of those achievements that I got on my original profile, I got those so cheap. There would be like some exploit, and then I would still save scum. I would save scum to mad. My computer wasn't even that fast too, so it was like a slow reload of it, and I would just save scum it to no end. I had no shame whatsoever. So now when I'm playing, I consider like the achievements I'm getting, they're pure, they're real. Like I am. It's unrecorded. I'm recording it. You know, like it's there for you to see, and you can tell by some of the starts and some of the things that happen in some of the campaigns. I'm not restarting this. If I was restarting it at all, like some of those episodes, I would not allow to occur the way they happen. I would preempt some of that start, some of those things. The only exception, of course, being in between episodes. I run out time sometimes just because it's not that entertaining to watch nothing occur, right? And me like micromanage and look at screens and compare things and trade and whatever, you know, just micromanagement. So I'll do that in between episodes. And if I get like declared war on while that's happening, well, okay, I will quit out of that because I want to record that. I want that to be, but I don't change anything. I don't attack the country. I don't, whatever. I'm fine. I let the war occur. And it's fine. We go for it. Anyway, so I'm doing stuff here. How am I only at 55%? I'm totally at a loss. It's as if, as I just talked for whatever 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes there. It's as if that whole time I was talking, I stopped playing on the screen and they just took all that land back. You can see there's forts occupied back in the east side. Well, I still look pleased with myself. No, I'm squinting. No, I'm squinting. Yeah, I'm less pleased with. Oh, I'm getting ready for a second war. Oh, you slimy devil! Look at you go! Look at you go, you stud! Do it! Yes, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, this brings joy. This brings joy. If this doesn't bring joy to you, you don't have a heart. Okay? This is just pure joy. I love it. Let the invasion begin. Oh, I do enjoy this game. I really do. I can't lie. I've never had another game that I've played for this many years this long. I really hope they do a good job on EU5. It's a tall order. I'm almost glad that Hearts of Iron is their most popular game, is their like flagship game, gets the most play, because maybe it takes a bit of pressure off. Like, they're not going to skimp on EU5. It's still their second biggest game, and it's still their, like, I believe it was their biggest game for a long time. It's just so old, you know? Like 2014 or 2013, whenever the heck it came out. It's an old game. It stood the test of time, really. I mean, there's some dated things of it. Apparently, like the launcher, the whole reason that you have to go in and out with the launcher is just the age of it. I don't know if they couldn't code that in somehow. Not being a coder, I don't want to say. My best friend in the whole world is a coder. And we have conversations sometimes, because I'm an electrician. I'm a Sparky, industrial electrician by trade. And we have conversations about some of what he's doing. And when I hear it, I'm like, you are literally doing the exact same thing as me. You have like a knowledge set, and then you're just trial and error things. And then you realize that's like a metaphor for so much in life. It's like you gain a base knowledge set. You become the best you can. And then you just kind of trial and error and fluke your way through. And people are like, I'm not ready for this. I can't do this. It's like, well, yeah, but none of us are. Like, none of the adults really know what they're doing. We're all just kind of faking it, you know? I don't know. I'm playing a video game. Let's get back to that. Oh, I'm going in with my Navy. Look at me go. I think this is a mistake. I don't think you should. How's this gonna go? Oh, I should have a term for like old me and new me. New me is me narrating right now, and old me is the me you see on the screen. I am about a week younger. My skin's a little smoother, but I think my voice is a little deeper and nicer now. Let's say more narrate. No, narrate-y? I'm trying to say narrate and T. Narrate-y, but that doesn't sound right. It's definitely not a word. Okay, so what must have happened there? I thought I had far more land occupied as I was narrating here, but I didn't. And the other wars that were going on, that was a good battle. Good choice on taking that naval battle there, old me. No, but that must have been what was going on there, and I just didn't notice that. I was mistaking, thinking like, hey, he's completely sieged down. Look how great we're doing. But no, it didn't happen that fast. I had grabbed a few provinces here and there, but the bulk apparently I had not. Yeah, that's fine. Take it. Take the battle. That's why I moved so many. I moved such a large percentage of my forces to the west there to fight. And these guys, the green boys, aren't completely done yet. Like, yeah, I just jumped in there. They have 20,000 infantry, and then let's say whatever 25 plus. Oh no, I'm gonna piece them out. Do it. Improve the conditions. Think of the people. It's a lot of money. It's like 100 and something ducats. But you can always, what you can do is just jump into the exploit development screen in your, I don't even know what you call that toolbar. It's the top left. Has the hammer and the sword. You can jump in there. You click on exploit development, and then you go to most expensive, and you just exploit your top like 5 or whatever, because they give you those on some of your wealthiest, and then you get that money back, and then some as well. It is a net gain. All right, you can see I'm making claims on the yellow clan there. It's a bit of foreshadowing. That's what we call that in the entertainment world. We call that foreshadowing. Oh, just took one of those vampire decisions, and I'm just purifying it. It's pretty nice. Like game start. This land of normal Tamriel is a mess of different religions and cultures and peoples, and it is nice to see me coming together. I don't know if many episodes I end by showing either the culture map, or I start with the culture map or the religious map, just to show how the land is coming together under the vampire leadership. It's a lost continent of Tamriel. They needed the vampire, the Volcare leadership. And I am here. Chimo Chills is here at the head of the Volcare Empire to grant them this leadership. Yes, come on, we got them. They're not moving. Fight! Yes! Yes! That's funny, I'm watching myself and I just got excited. Oh. Alright, yeah, go to the next one. That's kind of a roundabout route. Yeah, it's woods and then that's a mountain. So okay, that makes sense. I think it's Crypt of the Hearts or Crypt of the Tombs or whatever it's called. That wonder gets you minus liberty desire for your subjects, 5, 10, 15%. So that's one I gotta get. I'm gonna have subjects, big honking angry subjects, definitely for the rest of this campaign. So I want that, and I want to upgrade it. I will get that. That's some more foreshadowing. That's what we call that. Yeah, it looks like we have the next government reform. Which one is it? Magic? Yeah, it's magic. It's magic. It's right in front of you. Look. All right. Possible advisor. We don't want that. Enables reasons versus logicians. What is that? No, we don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Persecution. That looks pretty nice. Persecution looks pretty nice. Missionary strength 2.5. Tolerance of the true faith. And magical society. All power costs. Minimum autonomy. No, you can't do that. I think you have to do the persecution. Chimo, you got to do it. Or the possible advisor? Oh, I went safe. I went safe with the person. Oh, I'm wagging my finger at you, old me. Old me, you could have taken a risk. You could have taken a real risk there, old me, and you did not. New me is sitting here, wagging my finger at you, old me. Old me is smiling. I feel pretty good about the decision, or I'm not thinking about it at all. Maybe I'm overthinking this now. But anyways, old me, do better. This should be a wipe. That's a 6,000. I think that's a mountain, but it doesn't matter. With a 6,000, yeah. See ya. It only costs you 2,000. Very worth it. Oh, I'm determined just to leave that army together. I like that. I like that 30-something stack. So I'm respecting their armies. That's what I'm doing there. Because me just watching it right now, it feels like we have that pretty wrapped up over there. But I'm generally cautious here. Well, whenever I'm not, it seems to blow up my face really quick. Wow, they're just a big country. It takes a long time. Yeah, and that numbers. Those are big numbers. See, I got 94 on them. I don't know how far I'm planning on going with it. Yeah. That looks nice. It pushes the border back. We like clean borders here in EU4, and we like our clean borders. Ooh, that's pushing a coalition. That is pushing a coalition. I'm going to do it. That seems a little aggressive because I'm in a second war right now. Honestly, that seems aggressive. Oh, I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Oh, that's so good. Oh, I'm proud of you, my man. I'm proud of you. Good job, old me. See, old me let me down just a little bit there when I was picking my government reform. But old me just made it up to me by being that aggressive in that peace deal. If you could see me, the new me recording, I am saluting the old me as we speak. I am. I swear to whatever you would like me to swear on. I'm still holding this salute as I'm saying this. It's going to stay up for a while. Okay, it's down. There you go. That's good aggression. Now that's going to limit what I can take on this war. Unless I go a little crazy on the coalition here. I know I do have a coalition running for a while, but I'm purposely not going crazy with it. And part of the way with this expansion is you have to slow down your expansion. It wrecks your economy too much. So with me absorbing Whiterun and expanding, I had to just stop. I had to just let a year or two or 3 pass, between major events, between episodes, essentially. And in that time, whatever. Everything comes down, everything calms down. Looks like this one's pretty in the bag. I'd like to see the numbers. Pardon me. My longtime ally of Reckwold. I am hoping I can peacefully vassalize him. It's tough though, because he's Nord. He's different religion, different culture group. And then there's the fact that I'm like changing up all those Nord culture provinces. For some reason they don't like that. Whatever. Crazy Nords. Yes, wipe him, stacking wiping. That feels good. That feels good. You can see I'm grinning. I even had a grin on my face. I like it. Ooh, we got ore exhaustion peeking up. You can see we have rebels are gonna start popping more. You gotta start planning your exit strategy, Chimo. You can do this. Plan it. Get out. Oh, I'm converting up those lands. I see. Wasn't sure what I was doing there. It's tough when I can't hear myself actually narrating it. It's tough to know what exactly I'm doing. I am determined to take that other fort. I like that map color. It's like a toothpaste teal almost. I don't know. Is that in the bottom left corner? Is that the Piedmont Sardinia map color from base EU4? I believe it is. It's a nice map color. That's such an EU4 player's thing to say. It's a nice map color. Oh man. Yeah. Anyhow. So as soon as I get this other fort, I think my plan is to just take what I can take from that guy and toss him out. I really don't want anything from him, and I don't want him to drag out. Because again, if you look in that the top left corner, I have two icons that I would be eyeing and talking about. It's the war exhaustion and the unrest. This is not good. Ooh, we got rebels popping. What are you gonna do about those rebels? I honestly don't remember if I go smash them or not. No, leave him. Leave him for him. Don't take him. Religious unity plus 13%. That's a big help. When you're conquering so much land and not one of your neighbors is the same religion as you, like no one on the map that I can even get to is the same religion as me. No, don't take the battle alone. That was reckless. Wow. You're a crazy man, old me. Just a crazy man. Oh, there he goes. Okay. I lost it. No, I didn't see it. I didn't even notice what I was doing. That's one thing I noticed when I did this the previous time and I recorded over. It was so much easier to spot my mistakes, and it was so much easier to spot things that I was missing when I wasn't playing. Because when you're playing it, you're trying to play at a fast pace, so it's entertaining. Because you can't just be like, whoa, reading through every screen and learning the game as you're going, and you're narrating at the same time. So it's all those things that it is tough. So when I'm watching now, I spot the mistakes so easily because I'm not doing anything. I'm not playing. I'm just watching it. It's so easy. All right. Anyways, we are coming up on the end. I'll give you the warning. We are coming up on the end. What are we reading this for? Take the successful expedition. Oh, I'm just reading the archaeological results. Monarch admin skill +1 until the end of game. That's a big one. That is a big one. Big smile on my face. Don't fight their rebels. Get out of there. Don't fight them. I know. Don't fight them. Yes, that's what I want. Good boy. Is that what I do? That seems really aggressive. That seems really aggressive. Am I actually going to do that? I don't remember being this aggressive. It looks like that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I love it. This must be where I got my coalition from. Do I peek? I don't even look. I don't. That's awesome. That's how I got it. It's funny because I was thinking, well, thank you very much for making it to the end. Comment, like. I hope I did an okay job. Until next time, you have a great day. Goodbye.